Yeah, it's pretty alarming. I think it's one of many data points that kind of paints this picture of an America that's sort of coming apart a little bit, just at least culturally, politically, and to your point, and maybe we can touch on this in a minute, but there are a lot of real world consequences to kind of this estrangement between America's, two political parties or political tribes, if you want to think of it that way. I think there's a lot of stuff that has underpinned this. The things that often jump out in the research and that I just see even in my own day-to-day life are that it's kind of the atomization of American life in so many ways. We don't have to interact with really anybody that we don't want to
Hmm.
interact with anymore, whether it's in the real world or online or elsewhere. Take set aside politics for just a second. You don't have to leave your house on a given day just to live your life. You can order stuff to your door, food or groceries. You don't have to go to the movies to see a movie. You can stream it on your TV. You can get a lot of stuff on your computer. And so, this is sort of the Robert Putnam thesis of bowling alone. Over a long period of time, many decades, we've kind of retreated more and more inward. We have fewer close friends. We have fewer social connections, these kinds of things. And um, as that has happened, we have become less acquainted with our neighbors. We don't know as much about them. We don't know necessarily. We don't have a clear, accurate picture of what they believe, how they view the world, or why they believe those things. And what fills that void oftentimes is cable news, it's social media, it's caricatures or stereotypes. And so, this has happened both in the real world and online. And it's made it very easy for a lot of Americans to kind of self sort into comfortable spaces. And that increasingly means be around people who share your politics, never have to interact with people who don't share your politics. And the way this gets dangerous is that when you don't know people, you don't understand them. And when you don't understand them, it's much easier to see them as a threat, especially in the political arena where questions of power are at stake. So, I think there are, I think the people who are out there right now doing work to figure out how to repair a lot of these broken bonds, it's desperately needed right now because I think right now, from all the trend lines I've seen, there's very very little at the moment that is giving me hope that we are kind of the pendulum is swinging back a little bit, other than people's kind of widespread exhaustion with just being angry all the time.